Hello, hello. How are you? Let me know when you're here. I'm Teresa with Teresa Rene Art, and we are going to be making a Christmas ornament today. Welcome, welcome. I am coming to you from Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know when you're on. Make sure to say hello. And it's about 6 o'clock, I think, in Hungary. It is noon here. Let me know if you're on. Let me know if you can hear me. I hope you guys are doing well. I am the owner of Decoupage Queen, and we are going to be using a Decoupage Queen paper designed by my friend Yvette. So we are going to be doing that. Excuse me. Hi, Jan. Hi, Cindy. Can you guys hear me okay? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope everyone is doing fantastic on this Thursday afternoon. Hello, Maria. How are you? I was going to send out a quick note to all of my viewers and let them know that I'm over here. Okay, great. I am live on PentArt page now for an ornament project. Sometimes when I don't stream over there, people don't know that I'm over here too. So I just sent a little note to my group over there. Hello, hello. You guys, I'm going to turn my camera down. I have 1 hour to get through a project, and I'm going to expand my screen a little bit. I want to show you what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using this base. It's just a plastic base. I've already painted it white with bonding primer. And then I have casted a couple of resin pieces as well to go with it. And I just wanted to show you a couple things. So, hello, Dana. Hello, Joe. Hello, Irene. Hello, Kavazny, Maria. You guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you coming on and joining us. So I wanted to show you a couple of things. I used a couple of Prima molds to make these castings. And what I did, as soon as I pulled them out, you can see it is a little bit curved. As soon as I pulled it out of the resin while it was still soft, I actually took it and laid it over the top of the ornament and then I kind of pushed it down so that the shape would conform to the shape of the ornament. In the interest of time, since I don't have a lot of time to lay out clay and let clay dry, I did this instead. And I also did it here as well. And then over here, I have another piece. So this is kind of an example. I took a snowflake, and as soon as I pulled it out of the mold, it's still rather pliable. So then I was able to just kind of lay it over the top of this ornament, and then I taped it down so that it would really bend nice and easy. So I just wanted to show you this as well on how to kind of put your resin over a curved surface as well. So here you can see now this is now bent in the permanent shape of my casting. I'm going to use this one for the back. So the first thing I'm going to do, I have this little piece here. This is a little carousel. I've already cut it to size. This is from Yvette from Dainty and the Queen, from the Decoupage Queen papers. This is her paper. And it actually comes in a much larger, and I don't have the whole paper here in front of me, but it's a much larger, and there's several bigger pieces of this little scene as well. I just love it. So I wanted to really kind of highlight this little carousel. And so we're going to go ahead and get this on here. And this is going to be the central point of this ornament. So we'll go ahead and get this on here. How are you guys doing today? What's everybody up to? Thank you guys for joining me. I'm back in like 2 weeks. So I was just here on November 30th. And then this is my December live. So I won't be back with you until January because I'm usually live here once a month. So I'll be back in January over here. Hi, Lori. How are you? Thank you for coming on. So the trick here is I want to get it centered. And I'm not too worried about the curved shape because this is such a small image that it's going to lay right down where I want it to. So I'm not too worried about that. But the trick was to try to find, really just to try to find the exact center. Again, I've already covered this. This is just a plastic ornament that snaps together. And I've already covered it with bonding primer. What I did was I took a little sponge kind of like this, and then I dabbed the bonding primer on. Hi, Aracelis. Nice to see you. All right, so let me just dry this real fast. When you're drying plastic, you don't want to get this too hot because you can warp your ornament. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, and again, when I pulled these out of the mold, I went ahead and I laid it on top of an ornament so that I could, so that it would bend around, and then I let it cure like that. So this is a piece of resin that I've pulled out, and it's already kind of molded to the shape that I need it. And I love that this is the Astrid mold. And I chose this because this circle, it's actually 2 circles, it's 3, and I didn't use the smaller one. But I love it because it's exactly fits my image here. And so I don't have to mess around with like, piecing together little clay pieces or anything like that. So let me grab my Heavy Body Gel. And I'll go ahead and get this on. We actually might get through this one pretty fast today because I don't have any clay drying, etc., etc. But ooh, my Heavy Body Gel does not want to open. Let's do this one. I have very little left of that one, but the other one is not opening for me. So I will do what I can here. So Heavy Body Gel. And I'm going to put this around the back side. This is the glue that I use always to put my molds down. And hi, Judith. How are you? Nice to see you. And then we will stick that down and make sure that I am as centered as possible. Okay, and I'm going to take a little brush and clean up some of my excess there. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue this one down. So let's get some Heavy Body Gel on there. bigger one somewhere. I was thinking I wouldn't need it because I had this one right here. And so I had a bunch of this stuff left over from a retreat, and I've been using the heck out of it. So I've got it scattered all over my craft room, but at the moment, you know what, let me grab these. I have to open this one with a pair of pliers. Let's see. There we go. All right. That came together. All right. Now this one is open and I can use the rest of this. All right. So again, this is already curved around my surface. Getting that glue on there. This is a nice, if you haven't used heavy body gel before, I love it for mixed media because it's a nice, thick, quick grabbing, pasty type product that dries clear. This is the glossy, it dries clear. And it will hold almost anything you throw at it. All right. So then I'm just going to take that and clean up. So I just kind of have a layered look here. And there we go. So I'll clean up all that extra glue. So what are you guys doing for the holidays? You traveling? You staying home? Going to see family? We're going to stay home. So that'll be nice. Kind of relaxing. That's what we usually do. All right. So there we go. And then on this one, I'm going to go ahead and put this guy down because this is the back side of this ornament. So I will go ahead and get that one down. And then we're going to start keening. This, I am going to put this on too. I think I'm going to put it on right here, but I'm going to do it later. So let's go ahead. Let's get this on. Okay. Anybody going anywhere fun or going to see family in a different state or country? Getting on an airplane? Let's see. My kids have 3 weeks off of school. 2.5 really. So, but we're just going to be home. I've got some projects that I need to finish. So don't have any major plans. Going to your son's. That's awesome. Right. Yeah, we don't have anything major. My Christmas cards still haven't come in, so I've got to hustle as soon as those get here to get those out. Because it's always such a mad dash, you know, because we take the kids to see Santa and get their Christmas pictures taken. And then, like, as soon as those come back, I have to turn right around and get my cards ordered. And I don't know what it is this year, but it seems like the photo printing places are taking longer than ever to get it turned around. So I'm still waiting on my cards to get here. So, all right. So what I'm going to do now is I am actually going to paint. Close this up. Hello, Elizabeth. Nice to see you. It's not translating your comment. So if anybody would like to translate Elizabeth's comment for me, I would be more than happy to respond to her. Hello, Roja. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for joining. Okay, so now we're going to paint, and I've got to get a little bit smaller of a brush. Not too big, not too small. I think this one, I don't know this is a number 6. It's a sable. And I'm going to paint this one in the middle here. I'm going to paint it with this green. This is ivy green. Oh, my lids are sticking today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Let me get my... That's why it's always good to have a pair of pliers hanging around. Oof. I might have to choose a different color. Oh, my lids are sticking. Oh, good thing I have the same color in a different one. So, okay, we're going to use ivy green. And we are going to, it's because I don't do this right, you guys. You need to clean the tops, and you need to put a little bit of plastic wrap in your tops to keep them nice and clean. But anyway, that'll keep them from sticking. But I don't do that. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm using ivy green, and I'm going to paint this inside part here with ivy green. And I was thinking about red, but now I'm thinking something different. I'm thinking about maybe like a tan color. I was going to do red, but now I'm thinking something different. So I'll have to do 2 coats of this on this one. And I'm not too worried. I know I'm making a mess right now, but I'm not too worried about that. All right, so let me put that in there. And I'm thinking now, I was going to do red, but now I'm thinking I'm going to do something else. Maybe this one would be pretty. This is the white gold. I think I'm going to do white gold instead. Snow paste and a golden patina. Sorry, I don't know. Yeah, that's not translating. That is not translating at all. Sorry, Elizabeth. Don't understand the question. All right, so let's do, this is white gold. And I think that would be pretty here along the side. So we're going to do white gold, and then I'm going to paint this piece white gold as well. And then I'm going to do something else with the castings. I'm thinking I'm going to use Pigment Fix with some metal colors. Okay. So white gold, that's going to be really pretty with the green. Yeah. Hello, Lamia. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you guys so much for being here and joining me. It's always a lot more fun when you have people to chat with. Okay, so this one I'm going to go ahead. This is the white gold, and I'm going to go ahead and get this all over the whole thing. And I do have a little bit of heavy body gel in there that's still drying, but that's not a problem. So let's get that white gold on there. I'm probably going to have to do 2 coats. That's no big deal though. So I'm just trying to get one base layer down, and then I'll come back and do a second coat. But see how easy that was with that resin? If you time it just right and you pull your casting off while it's still soft, you can bend it around your piece. Thank you. This is a Prima. This is new from Prima this year. This one, Astrid, was earlier in the year, I believe. So I pretty much buy every new mold that ever comes out, regardless of who makes it. Just because I know I use, I use these so much that I know I'll always find a use for it. All right. Okay, so there's that one. Let's put this back on. I'm gonna dry again real fast. I'm just gonna hit this with a little bit of a dryer. All right, now let me see if I can hit that again. There we go. That's much better with a second coat. I may have to do a third. So I'm thinking about putting a little bit of glitter. I think I'm going to use a little bit of glitter crystal paste, probably in green and gold. They are dry. Is there a way to restore them? I don't know. Jill, do you want to take that one? I'm not sure. I haven't tried to restore them. Okay. All right. All right, so let me get this one. Second coat of this one. This is white gold. Now, I probably am not going to have to be able to merge these together today, just because of time constraints. But, you know, I'm thinking some fine line crackle on the back of this one would be pretty. All right, so I'm gonna dry this one more time. Okay, well that is drying some more. I'm going to grab my metal pigment. I was thinking champagne, but I actually think antique gold would be better. So let me find my pouring glaze, my pigment fix, and my gold. Either gold or antique gold would be fine here. Let's do gold. All right, so we're going to get our gold and our pigment fix, and we're going to mix this up. Hey, Shannon, thank you. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm going to mix this up a little bit. This is the gold pigment fix, and that's what I want to paint these castings with. All right, so let me grab a little brush. This is like a little detail brush. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to start painting this gold. So I am going to have to do one more coat of the green. It was like there were some spots that were still wet from the heavy body gel. So it's okay though. You do as many coats as you need to get it the right color. And it's the same with this pigment fix. I'm probably going to have to do more than one coat too. Thank you. I love this gold. It's such a beautiful color. And it's, to me, I just think it's so much prettier like than the, I wouldn't say prettier, but it's easier to use than the liquid metal. I mean, I still love my liquid metal, but I just find this so much easier to use, and it doesn't smell. It mixes up water-based, which is awesome. And then we'll do this middle piece too. And that just changes the whole look. It makes it very dramatic and elegant. Hey, Trina, thank you. Thank you guys for joining me over here. I am supposed to go live tonight on my page. We're working on a church. And I was supposed to do some things off camera, which I did not get to do. So I'm thinking either we will skip tonight's live or I'll just keep working and do the things that I didn't have time to do before, which is basically just a repeat of last time. So y'all tell me if you just want to reconvene next week or see me live over there tonight. Either way, it's fine. Okay. I don't mind the company when I'm crafting. It's less boring. Carry on, yeah. You know, it's just fun to have some friends to talk to while you're working on something. All right. So it just makes it very elegant over here. Aw, thank you, Dana. You're so sweet. So we'll see. It depends on what kind of help my kids need with homework, etc. too. They've got midterms this week, so everybody's scrambling. All right, so this is the gold metal powder mixed with pigment fix. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too in the gold. Just to give this a little bit of contrast. So you got that white gold, and then you have this beautiful bright gold. Okay. All right. Lots of painting today. All right. So let's come back over here. See how elegant that is? All right. So I'm going to do one more coat along the inside here. Okay. So I'm going to do one more coat of green along the inside here. Oh, you did? That's awesome. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, this is the project that I'm working on, you guys, on my page. This is called the Church of the Winter Rose. So we're doing a lot of details on it. All right, now I need to get in with my paintbrush and try not to mess up my gold work. While still painting all the green that I need to paint. And then I'm going to take the green crystal paste and put it over the top of this. And make it a little bit more glittery. Very shiny. Thank you. Very shiny and elegant. I'm going to hit this with a dryer real quick. All right, and then while that's continuing, I'm going to take a little bit more. Actually, you know what? I need to mix this up just a little bit more. All right, I'm going to take a little bit more and do one more coat because I still have some black showing. So I need to do one more coat of the gold. And come over here. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming over here. Okay. Woo. I didn't mean to do that. All right, now let me hit this with a dryer. I'm gonna move my gold stuff out of the way. Actually, I still see black spots. I still see black spots. All right, and while that's working, I'm going to go ahead and, so should I paint this one red or gold? What do you guys think? Red, we're going to put the bow, it's going to go here. So I'm thinking it's either going to be red or gold. You guys tell me if you want it red or gold. Red. Oh, thank you, Callie. It's nice to see you. Haven't seen you in a minute. We've got one vote for red. Any other friends? Oh, we got a vote for gold. We need a tiebreaker. We got one gold, one red. So it's either going to be red. I'll hold that up here. Red, or we can do gold. And I got one vote each. So I need a tiebreaker. That's not an option, Callie. Okay, Jill says red. We're going to go red. All right, so my bow's going to be red, which is actually fine because I'm going to use a little bit of the glitter paste on it as well. So let me go ahead and paint that. I think that'll be pretty. This is the board on. Okay, I got a couple things that I want to do still. I'm going to paint in here. I'm going to put touch that with my red hand, my red painted hands. I want to put a little bit of gold chameleon varnish in there because I want to give it a little shimmer. So I'm going to put a little gold chameleon varnish on the horse itself. So here's my gold. And then after that, I'm going to I am going to put pouring glaze in the middle after it dries to give it a nice, very polished epoxy look. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come in with my emerald crystal paste, and we're going to put that along the grain to make it a little bit more sparkly. Okay, so we're going to use the crystal paste. Hello, Dolly. How are you? I'm just going to dot that crystal paste along the green. That's going to make that green very, very sparkly. What's happening is I'm getting too much on there. So it's going to make the green very, very glittery. I think I need a smaller brush. Here, let's use this one. Let's use this one. There we go. That's better. I have a little more control with that one. So what we're doing is we're turning a plastic ornament into a high-end piece of art. For not very much cost. So you can totally make, you know, think like Christopher Radko, right? I don't know if you guys know who he is, but his ornaments are popular in the US and they have lots of metal and, you know, lots of character, and they're very, very expensive. So you can get, you know, the same kind of look as a high-end Christmas decoration at home with not very much money. So I've been using this crystal paste on everything. And yes, it's a holiday product, but trust me, I'm going to be using it long after the holidays are over. So this one is good to layer over paint. You can use it through a stencil like on its own, but it's better if you put it over the top of paint, because then that color is gonna show through underneath instead of like clear. Yes, they are. Okay. It's Christopher Radko is the name. They're very popular here in the US. I know a lady who had a whole tree full of them, and she also had a cat. Well, guess what happened? The cat jumped into her beautiful tree and broke almost all of her super expensive ornaments. And I thought, you know what, lady? If you're going to have ornaments like that, you probably don't want to have them around a kitty cat. Yeah, exactly. All right. So I'm going to just hit this with a dryer real fast. do another coat of this red. We're going to hit this one with the crystal paste also. All right, set that aside. All right, so this would go together. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Lovely to see you. Yeah, no worries. Okay, so there's the top, and then I'm gonna have to do a little bit of touch up. That's fine. And then this is gonna go together. We're gonna take a little bit of express glue, and we're gonna glue them together. Let's do that now. And then I'm going to attempt to get my bow on. So some express glue. This is just 2 halves. Now, if you're at home, you might want to give yourself some drying time. Don't be in a rush. Make sure both sides are nice and dry. All right. So express glue. And then another thing you can do, you can take, like if you have a string of pearls or a chain or something, you can take a little bit of hot glue, which I'll do. I'm going to do that off camera, and like just glue with the little string of pearls. You can take a little hot glue and just kind of glue that around the sides. So I'll do that off camera. Thank you. Thank you. And you saw it wasn't that hard, right? So, and there's no clay involved. And we're gonna take, I'm gonna actually put a little piece of cardboard down in here so that I can have something to mount that bow onto. So we're gonna take a little bit of cardboard. We will mount, thank you, Jan. We're gonna mount that into here with a little heavy body gel so that I've got more surface area for my bow to stick onto. All right. Let's fold this over here. Wedge that in there. was bad. Let me do a little piece, smaller piece. Little layer at a time. All right, so stick that there, and then I'll do another one on top. Just trying to give it a little something for the bow to grab onto when it sticks down. You could also stick it on with, if you put it on there with a glue gun, it would be fine also. So I got this. I'm going to go ahead and stick that on there. Wherever it will stick. A glue gun is probably going to be the key here for getting that to stay. But my glue gun is not hot at the moment. So we're going to do like that. And I'm going to stick something here so that it doesn't fall off. But I did want to do one more thing. I'm probably going to have to do that off camera though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take some red crystal paste and I'm going to put that with red crystal paste. So you guys, this is my bauble. That wasn't too bad. I think overall it came out pretty good. That was kind of what I had in mind. So we'll let that stick there. I'm not going to touch this. I'm going to walk away and I will share some pictures with the team. But I am going to come back in once this is all dry. I'll come back in and I'll do a little pearl along the side. So you guys, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Jan. And I will see you next time. All right, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.